Hello, friends. Welcome back to English Podcast Station, where we tell amazing stories to help you learn English in a fun and easy way. I'm James, and today I have a very special story for you. It is the story of Frida Kahlo, one of the most famous painters in the world. But this is not just a story about art, it's about how Frida turned her pain and struggles into powerful, beautiful paintings. Why is this story important for you, an English learner? Well, you will hear simple, clear English with slow, natural pauses. I will explain difficult words. And you will learn how personal experiences can help you tell your own stories in English. So, get comfortable, maybe have a notebook ready, and let's dive into the inspiring life of Frida Kahlo, a woman who painted her pain into power. Let's start at the beginning. Frida Kahlo was born in Mexico in 1907. She grew up in a small town with her family. As a child, Frida was very curious and loved to learn. But life was not always easy for her. When Frida was 6 years old, she got polio, a disease that made her leg weak. Imagine having trouble walking when you are a child. This was the first challenge in Frida's life. Even with this problem, Frida was strong. She loved painting and drawing. But one day, when she was 18 years old, something very bad happened. Frida was in a terrible accident. She was on a bus that crashed. The accident hurt her very badly, her spine, her ribs, her pelvis. She had to stay in bed for many months. During this time, Frida started to paint a lot. She used a mirror to paint pictures of herself. These are called self-portraits. Painting helped Frida express her feelings, her pain, her sadness, and also her strength. Frida's paintings are special because they show her life story. They are full of colors and symbols. Sometimes, the paintings look sad or painful, but they are also very powerful and full of life. Now, a new word, symbol. A symbol is something that means more than itself. For example, in Frida's paintings, a monkey might represent friendship, or a broken column might show pain. Frida's story teaches us about resilience. This means the ability to recover from difficulties and keep going. Even when Frida was in pain, she kept painting. She turned her sadness into art that many people love today. Pause for repetition. Frida Kahlo turned her pain into power. She painted her life. Her paintings tell stories about pain, love, and strength. Comprehension check 1. What happened to Frida when she was 6 years old? How did the bus accident change Frida's life? What is a self-portrait? After the accident, Frida's life changed again. She met Diego Rivera, a famous painter. They got married, but their relationship was not easy. They had many problems, but Frida kept painting. Her paintings became famous around the world. People loved her honest and colorful art. Even though she had many health problems, Frida did not stop. She had a big heart and a strong spirit. Frida Kahlo's art teaches us many lessons: to be brave, to be true to ourselves, and to use our struggles to create something beautiful. So, what can we learn from Frida Kahlo's story as English learners? First, just like Frida used painting to tell her story, you can use English to tell your story. Don't be afraid to speak about your experiences, your challenges, or your dreams. This makes your English more real and interesting. Second, when you find English difficult, remember resilience. Keep trying and don't give up. Learning a language is like painting a big picture. It takes time, practice, and patience. And third, pay attention to words like symbol and self-portrait. These words help you understand deeper meanings in stories and art. Try to learn a few new words every day and use them in sentences.
This will help your English grow strong, just like Frida's paintings grew strong from her pain. Thank you for listening to the story of Frida Kahlo, painting pain into power. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, subscribe to English Podcast Station, and leave a comment below. Tell me, what part of Frida's story inspired you the most? Or do you have a story about how you turned a challenge into a success? I want to hear from you. Don't forget to practice your English every day. See you next time. Before we finish, let's review with a few more questions. What does the word resilience mean? How did Frida use her paintings? Why is it important to tell your own story in English?